As the clinking of silverware and murmurs of conversation filled the bustling restaurant, I sat at a corner table, observing the lively scene. It was a Friday evening, the perfect time for a blind date, or so I thought. Little did I know that this evening would become a turning point in both my life and the life of a remarkable woman. Suddenly, the air in the restaurant grew heavy with tension as a man's voice pierced through the ambiance. I turned my head to see a man in his late 30s, his face contorted with anger. His loud voice echoed throughout the room, causing heads to turn and conversations to falter. "You didn't tell me you were in a wheelchair," he bellowed, his words dripping with disdain. The woman sitting across from him, her eyes downcast, looked both hurt and embarrassed. The realization of the situation hit me like a bolt of lightning. This woman had been subjected to an insensitive and cruel outburst by her date, all because of her disability. Without a second thought, I rose from my seat and made my way towards the commotion. The man's face twisted in surprise as I approached, determination burning in my eyes. With a firm grip on his arm, I guided him towards the exit, his protests drowned out by the collective gasps and whispers of the onlookers. As we stepped outside, the cool night air provided a stark contrast to the heated atmosphere inside the restaurant. I released my grip on the man, allowing him to stumble backward. The sound of applause erupted from the restaurant, reaching my ears like a symphony of support. It was a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. Leaving the man behind, I returned to the woman, who now sat alone at her table, tears glistening in her eyes. Her vulnerability tugged at my heartstrings, and I pulled out the chair opposite her, taking a seat without hesitation. The age difference between us didn't matter. What mattered was the connection we shared in that moment. With a gentle smile, I reached across the table and placed my hand over hers, offering a comforting presence. "I'm sorry you had to go through that," I said softly, my voice filled with empathy. "Some people just don't understand how to appreciate the beauty that lies within." Her eyes met mine, gratitude and relief shining through the tears. In that instant, I knew that this encounter was more than just chance. It was an opportunity to show her that she deserved kindness, respect, and love. As the night progressed, we shared stories, laughter, and a connection that transcended any preconceived notions of age or ability. We discovered that life had dealt us both its fair share of challenges, but together, we found solace and strength. Months turned into years, and our bond only grew stronger. Society may have raised eyebrows at the sight of a 53-year-old man holding hands with a woman 31 years his junior, but we remained unfazed. Our love knew no boundaries, no limitations. Together, we defied expectations, proving that true happiness lies not in the judgments of others but in the genuine connections we forge with those who accept us for who we are. And on that fateful night in the crowded restaurant, I learned that sometimes, it takes a moment of courage and compassion to change the course of someone's life.